right, let's take a look at those trending topics now. Now, first up, hashtag Will Smith, hashtag Chris Rock, hashtag Oscars. That's all the talk at the moment in the main. And this, of course, after the incident in the main. Yes, it is about the Oscars and the fact that post-COVID, you know, we now have people getting out once again and celebrating. And there are some noteworthy moments as well. The 50th anniversary of The Godfather, for example, you know, and many very important films being celebrated and performances as well. But of course, Will Smith and Chris Rock dominating the headlines even there.
Indeed they did. So look, let's put it out there first. Will Smith did win the Oscar for Best Actor. So we cannot put the sound on because there's loads of swearing. But to talk you through it, Chris Rock's making a joke. Made a joke about Jada Pinkett. Here we go, watch. So he made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith, saying that he's looking forward to G.I. Jane 2. And this did not sit well with when you see the initial video. You see Jada's face dropping and being Will's laughing, but her face is not too happy at that joke. The next second, cut to that scene where Will Smith storms onto the stage and slaps Chris Rock, then goes back to his chair, sits down, and Chris Rock's like, what was that about? And then of course Will Smith starts swearing at him and throwing lots and lots of F-bombs at him, and just saying, you do not disrespect my wife like that. The history behind that, well, Jada Smith has got alopecia and her hair can't grow. So he was just, going and sort of, I don't know. We were trying to work this out if it was part of a setup, but it doesn't appear to be so.
It doesn't appear to be so, because it is also now reported that subsequent to that, quite a few people, including Will Smith's publicist, Denzel Washington, and others, actually went up to Will Smith, to just try and calm him down. Washington telling him that, it is usually when you are at your peak when the devil starts meddling, so keep your cool.
Keep your cool. And what's about
P. Diddy basically coming out, Sean Coons, and saying, well, you know what, we're going to settle this as a family to both Rock and Smith. So,
it's a nice thing to witness. It really isn't. And
it was so bizarre that I think at first everybody was trying to work out, because it's so unbelievable that you were not sure, like, is this part of the script? Because it's a bit mind-boggling to think that Will Smith got up, walked over and slapped Chris Rock with an open hand over the face,
and then just proceeded to go back and sit down with no one coming onto the stage or trying to stop it or getting involved or any action, because I think people were just taken like, was that real? Was that part of the act? Did it actually?
Like the same as we were.
It really does seem, because even in his acceptance speech, Will Smith was, almost apologizing to Chris Rock. So.
But I think more importantly, when he sits down, and you can see he's actually
very
quite angry and agitated, and basically saying, among other things, minus the expletives, saying to Chris Rock, keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
Wow. Very scary. Listen, so that has unfortunately dominated the Oscars. That's all anybody's speaking about. I mean, guys were saying that they've seen quite a significant drop in viewership of the Oscars over the years. However, that particular clip we showed you has already been viewed way over 150 million times and growing by the second. So that is just going to steal the limelight. Other notable wins very quickly. It's, of course, Coda. What a movie. Coda won for Best Picture, and this movie I can highly recommend you watch. It's a story about a young girl who is born into a deaf family. So her mother and father are deaf, and her brother, and of course they own a fishing business, but she always sings on the boat and she has the most beautiful voice, but her family don't know that she sings so well because they are deaf. She goes to a school and the choir master encourages her to take her singing further, and you hear this woman singing, but you also have these moments of the parents not knowing that their daughter can sing beautifully and sitting in an audience and wondering, why the audience are going crazy because they can't hear her, and she needs to go to varsity as a scholarship, but she doesn't want to leave her parents. It is a beautiful movie. Coda. Didn't think it would win. This is not one of those Oscar movies that usually win, but I think this is just a fabulous, fabulous win. Jessica Chastain winning for Best Actress for The Eyes of Tammy Faye, and West Side Story, another have to watch. have to watch. And that was for Best Supporting Actress, Ariana DeBose. So those are just a few of the awards. Amazing. Good, great films this year. It really is.
All right, and finally, hashtag Malema. And this, of course, to do with Nhlanhla Lux and of Operation Dudula, who will be appearing in court today. And, of course, ever since the arrest of Nhlanhla Lux, people have been talking about, the fact that EFF members actually accompanied the person, Mr. Amarafe, who went to open that case against Nhlanhla Lux and members of the Dudula movement. And they are basically talking still to that particular matter about who loves South Africans more, Nhlanhla Lux or Julius Malema. These conversations have been going on. And of course also then Julius Malema saying that today, he'll have a photo opportunity and a bit of a one-on-one with the first 20 people that come to Winnie Mandela House today. So that's
all right. Well, there you go. That wraps up our trending topics section.